Good afternoon, my lovely followers. It's your queen, Sarah. We are back. As you can see, there is fresh snow on the ground from the winter storm this weekend. There's still some snow out here. I hope everybody's week is off to a good start. My video from Friday was a little late. Like, I plan on uploading that later today. Things were just kind of wild this weekend. Like, I was distracted with all the weather and stuff, and like, did not get around. I made a video for you guys Friday, but I did not get around to posting it then. So just like last week, it will be slightly late. I'm sorry about that. Like, I try to keep on schedule, but you know, sometimes you just get overwhelmed. Sometimes you just get a little busy. But anyway, we are back. It is Monday. And we are going to talk about how the orange fascist has financially betrayed young people yet again. I don't know if you guys are aware of the recent statements made by the orange fascist, by Trump, but he has once again broken his campaign promises. Essentially, he promised to make housing cheaper for young people by upwards of 30%. He campaigned on that promise. That's what got him elected. And now the orange fascist has decided to betray us all and will no longer be keeping that promise. He literally announced that he would not do anything to lower the cost of housing. He would not do anything. He even went so far as to accuse young people of being lazy. So Donald Trump will not be doing anything for us. You know, he'd rather help the fascists. He would rather help the oligarchs and the boomers. You know, he'd rather help them. He doesn't want to help us. He doesn't want to help America's future. And then these same people, these idiots, these traitors, wonder why we're not reproducing anymore. They wonder why no one can afford a family. Because they have made the economy so bad, and now they have publicly announced, Donald Trump has publicly announced that he will no longer be helping get the cost of housing down. As a matter of fact, he said he would be doing the exact opposite of that. So yeah, you can guess how that announcement makes me feel. It's like the Republicans are just trying to make the blue wave a reality at this point. It's like they want Democrats to get elected. Because at this point, the blue wave is going to be more of a tsunami than a wave. Because why would any person with a functioning brain vote Republican at this point? Why? Why would any person with a functioning brain vote Republican? When the Republicans have already pledged their support to the oligarchs and the Zionists, they're not going to do anything for you. They're not going to do anything to get your cost of living down or make it to where you can afford a house. And they're going to call you lazy when you want help from their government that you use tax funded by your tax dollars. But they're A-okay with helping out the hook-nosed mafia. They're A-okay with sending all this money to Israel and these slimy Zionist pigs over there. The hook-nosed mafia, international jewelry. You know, the slimy, Christ-killing Zionists. Dirty, filthy pigs. Yeah, that pissed me off. His announcement that he will no longer be helping us. That he will no longer be fulfilling his campaign promise. Yeah, it's time to vote blue. It's time to show these conservatives a lesson. That, okay, you're going to abandon us? Fine, we'll vote blue. We'll vote Democrat. Overwhelmingly. Trump has officially abandoned young people. He's officially siding with the billionaires, the oligarchs, and the Zionist lobby against young people. He's officially breaking his promises to get the cost of housing down for young people, and he's siding with the boomers and the oligarchs. You know, all these people that hoard these properties because they bought them like 30 years ago when it was actually affordable to do so. And they paid like 50 grand, let's say, for a house. And now that house is worth like $1 million that they paid like 50 grand for 30, 40 years ago, back when the economy didn't suck. And they're going to hoard that. They're going to hoard that asset. And they're going to sell it to big corporations like BlackRock. And they're going to make your life hard. And your government doesn't care. The people you pay taxes to, yeah, they do nothing to help you. They help everybody else with your money. They help Ukraine and Israel and Argentina and all these other countries with your money that you pay, your tax dollars. But they do nothing for you. They do nothing for you. They do nothing for me. They do nothing for the average person who lives here. You know, we're going to own nothing and be happy. We can have a 50-year mortgage. You know, they want to extend your mortgage. They want to make it harder for you to own a house. Like, you have to slave away. You have to work hard, but they don't have to. The lazy Zionist billionaires, this parasitic class of people who come here to our country and pay off our politicians to make decisions that go against our interests, they're still going to get their money. They're going to get all your money. This parasitic class of people. The parasite class. The Zionists. International jewelry. I know I complain about Zionism, but like, it's true. Like, Donald Trump has officially abandoned young people. He will no longer be helping us with housing. And that's fine. You know what? Screw him. We will all vote Democrat then. Screw the Republican Party. Screw Donald Trump. We'll all vote Democrat. We'll all vote Democrat. There will be a blue tsunami. Because why? Why bother voting Republican when they don't keep any of their promises? They've lied to us on everything. They are now turning it. They're breaking all their promises. No new wars? Nope. Helping young people? Nope. America first? Nope. It was actually Israel first. And everything else first. Oligarch first. The billionaire class. You know, everyone but the people who live here and pay taxes is going to get help. And that made me so mad when he decided that, hey, we're not going to help young people get more affordable housing. You know, we're not going to lower the cost of housing for the boomers. Or anybody else. Like, no, we're just going to let them suffer, you know? We're just going to let young people suffer and give them 50-year mortgages. Yeah, that pissed me off if you can't tell. Like, I was angry this morning when I heard that. That he will not be helping us anymore. He will not be helping us. He is officially breaking his campaign promise. And that pisses me off for like a whole bunch of reasons. But anyway, I think that's one of the main things I wanted to talk about was how Donald Trump will not be keeping his promise to make the price of housing go down. And how he has now pledged to do the opposite. Which I'm sure will get the Democrats plenty of voters. He pretty much just ensured that the Democrat Party will win the midterms. In like in waves. There will be a blue tsunami in the midterms. And the Republican Party are finished. The Republican Party are a bunch of liars and scumbags. And the only people left who support them are literal retards. People who are so stupid, they just don't know the difference. Our leaders just do not understand how the cost of housing affects everything. How when they abandon young people, they make it extraordinarily hard for young people to get ahead. This country has no future. And then they wonder why we don't breed. They wonder why our birth rates are down. Because it's so expensive out there, no one can afford to have children. No one can afford to have children anymore. That's how bad the economy's gotten. So bad that young people can just honestly not afford children. And that there may not even be another generation after this one. Because nobody's going to be able to afford to have any. It's just not looking good. The future's not looking good. We were lied to. Donald Trump is a filthy, lying traitor. And he's probably going to cause the Democrat Party to become the main party of America. We're going to be a single-party state. Like, the Republicans have no future. Everyone knows they're full of crap and liars. And that they have broken, within the first year of being elected, Donald Trump has broken pretty much every promise he made to us. Every meaningful promise he made is now gone. No new wars? Nope. We had wars. Oh, we're going to help the price of housing go down? Nope. Donald Trump has shown his true colors, and he is an asset of the Zionist billionaire oligarchs. That's who he's an asset of, and he doesn't care about us. He doesn't care about our lives. He doesn't care how his policies negatively impact other people. Anyway, I think I'm going to have to bring this to a close somewhat soon. I don't really have much else to talk about. I just wanted to share that kind of distressing info with you guys about how Donald Trump is going to abandon young people and not do what he promised. So I hope all of you found this video informative and entertaining. Thank you for your support, especially if you watched to the end. Please like and subscribe and all that streamer stuff, and have a good productive week. And we are off.